I get the idea that we're transitioning from a purple meta to a blue meta.
Gotta catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And look at our booster. We have our second, I believe it's our second and final spring weekend booster. I believe you can only get two. And we do have a lock booster that we're going to open up. But I do want to show you guys one match today. And it's against the Steelix, man. It's against the Steelix, the Stack Attacker, and just a blue meta that I think we're going to be entering in. Let's talk about steel decks for a second. We know the popular Matang steel deck that Hype likes to use a lot. Well, I've seen a lot more Matang decks, and I've been seeing some Steelix, and today is the 14th. The 14th, so I can finally get my hands on these figures because I'm still rocking the same deck from last banner because I've been waiting to get these figures so I can finally do it today. I'll probably stream when we do that, but I do have a match that I want to show you guys, showcasing Steelix, Mega Steelix, and I think there was another Steelmon, I can't remember, but we'll jump into that once we open up these the lock booster and the weekend one. What EX do you think I'm going to pull? Let me know in the comments below right now which one we're going to pull. Hopefully it's something that I don't have. Actually, I don't even know the content in this box. I don't know what EX, UXs we can and cannot get, but hopefully it is something that we do not have. Ooh, please. Bowser. I don't really want, oh yeah, and it's only one thing. I don't really want Bowser. So we did stream yesterday. Before we jump into the video, I want to show you a deck that I was kind of working on. We did use our materials because I could not wait anymore. I wanted to experiment with the Blacephalon. So I wanted to experiment with Blacephalon in a fire deck because it does have the ability to plus stars or plus 1 star for your Firemon. So my Combustion's going to have a 4-star Cyclone Kick. The Pony here, Ponyta, is going to have a 2-star Kick Away, and the Magmortar is going to have a 3-star Flame Gun. We did level it up to 10. It still has a 7 miss, but the Flame Gun 37, it's not that bad. I think 37 is what Virizion has for Typhoon Slash. It might be 41 actually. But this is the deck that we tested out, and like I said, I think we're transitioning from a purple meta to a blue meta. There wasn't much I could do with the people I faced with this deck. So after testing it for yesterday, probably around 3 hours, I think Blacephalon just is better in a Ultra Beast deck. Therefore, I think the plus stars on the Firemons doesn't, I don't know, maybe it needs a different ability. So I don't know about that, but enough of the rants. Let's jump into today's actual video. All right, so this is a match that I played in League, and we are going up against a pretty experienced player, 3.8 Carthini. I don't think I ever played Carthini. What else did I want to talk about? I mean, they do have the Stack Attacker. They have 2 Steelix. So they have a Steelix that goes into the Mega Steelix, and then they have the Onyx. Does this one go into Mega Steelix? No. Okay, so Onyx into that Steelix, and then they're also rocking the Celebi with the Grass Sphere. They have Scoop Up, Steel Energy, Metal Coat for the Onyx, Grass Sphere, Metal Mega, All Out, and Mega Steelix. So, and like I said, I'm still rocking the same deck. I'm just trying to get wins with whatever I have until we can finally get our hands on the Steelix. Dude, I can't wait for the Aegislash either. So anyway, I'm going to go first. I noticed that they can't stop me with the rush, and just disregard this play. I don't know why I did this. For some reason, I thought that my 80 could out-damage their 100. I mean, they could hit that little gold, and if we hit our white, that would have been GG boys. But after I made that play, I was like, why did I just do that? Yeah, to be fair, it's my first game of the day. I wasn't thinking, all right. So we're going to bring on the Lele. We want to get the extra star on the Necrozma. And because of Steelix's ability, just doesn't matter if you take entry point. They're going to be able to come on the board because of its ability. And they also have a Heatran. And Heatran has a pretty nice ability. I mean, I was actually happy to see Heatran. So we're just going to do, we're going to kind of set up here. They're going to bring on the Onyx. And what do I do here? They bring on Stack Attacker. I Mega Lucario. Oh, yeah. So I Mega Lucario here because on this side of the board, there's not much I can do. I can't attack into this Celebi. Nothing's going to happen with my Dogs. I can't rush up this side with my Lele on the Onyx because Lele can't really do anything. I mean, Lele can hit the Psyshock twice, but I think I had a better shot at taking out the Steelix with my Mega Lucario because of my gold into purple or my Aura Sphere into the Iron Tail. We just hope that we don't hit damage on damage, so we're going to continue to keep attacking. And boom, we finally get the Aura Sphere on the Iron Tail. We don't have to worry about the Steelix anymore. And all we gotta do is, if we survive this roll, things are looking pretty good. But of course, we're not gonna survive. I thought he was gonna roll a miss because Heatran loves to roll a miss, but that's not the case. So we're gonna take the entry point here with our Lucario. And it looks like the opponent Carthenia is going to pull the Metal Coat. They are going to bring on that Steelix. And I forgot, what exactly does the Metal Coat do? Just 1 year. So evolve it until the end of the duel. Battle opponents of the Pokemon you choose, the Pokemon that evolve from it, have the effects of their abilities that increase or decrease attack. Okay, that's what it was. So we're going to max revive here. We're going to go after this Celebi. Try to get this Grass Sphere, Grass Psychic little onion out of here. And we do hit the roll. I'm like, alright. It's not going to bring on here. And all we got to do is survive. If we survive here, please. We survive. We get the Magma Slide, but we do have weight, and we are now burned. But our Z gauge is coming up, so that's good. So they move up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attack this thing because I know what it can do to Z moves. It prevents their Steel Mons blues from going away. So we're just going to attack it. But we actually get a fortunate KO here. I was like, all right, things are looking pretty good. Now we don't have to worry about the Z move or the blues. So what I'm going to do here is we are going to Corkscrew Crash with the Lucario. And here's why. We'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it why we do it right now. First of all, my Marshadow can hit for 160, but I'm burned, so I'd hit for 150. The Mawile can out-damage me. So we're going to do it with a Lucario. We're going to set up a surround. I know their Z gauge is up, so he's going to have to Z move. He's going to have to Corkscrew Crash, and we can survive with the Aura Sphere. So that's why I did it with Lucario. All Lucario has to do is with the Aura Sphere, so let's go Lucario. GG, boys. But no, we don't hit the roll because we haven't even really showed off the Steelix or the Mega Steelix yet. So you guys, spoiler alert, we don't win right there. And now I'm a little salty. So what we're going to do is take the entry point. I think we take the entry point with the Poipole, but they still have the Steelix. No, I burst. Oh, yeah, that's why. We burst because we don't want this thing coming on this side. So we burst here. They're going to come here, and now all we got to do is DC. All we got to do is hit our gold, and that's pretty much GG, boys. Do you think I'm going to hit it, though? Photon, Geyser. I'm like, dude, please, can we please hit this? Please. Bang, we hit it. That is pretty much GG, boys. All we got to do is survive a roll, and then once we survive this roll, we can surround the Mega Steelix. But the Mega Steelix does have that 3-star land burst, can outstar me, can out-damage me. But please, please, Ultra, just survive for me. Yes, and we survive. GG, boys. All we got to do is surround with the Marshadow. However, Mega Steelix cannot be surrounded. I totally forgot that, and I was like, oh my god. Now I have to attack her. Please, gold into purple. Ugh. We don't get it, but the land burst actually saves us from being surrounded the following turn. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so then they attack with the Celebi, and we get a clutch Photon Geyser. I was like, no way. Now we can get rid of Mega Steelix's ability. Now we can surround it. Now it's GG, boys. We can finally rest. Oh my god, this was such a back and forth, and I was like, dude, I'm so happy to take the win here. However, again, another asterisk. This thing has the onion, and they're going to do what onions do. Make me cry. And, dude, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? So the rewind time, we survive. I'm like, okay, now let's take the entry point with our Poipole. Now all we got to do is just outland this thing, or out-turn this thing. Wait for this thing to be finished from Mega. They're going to attack here with their Mawile. Please survive. We do. They hit the trickery. We clutch it. All we gotta survive is one more turn, and I attack here. I probably shouldn't attack here because it's damage on damage. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? All you needed was Moongrass Beam, bro. That's it. That's all you needed. This is the 2-star one. We had the 3-star. All you needed. But I'm gonna take the L here, or I'm not gonna take the L here because I'm so close, and they finally run out of turns. So all we gotta do is survive that roll, but he gets the clutch land burst again. And now I'm taken away. Now their Z gauge is up, so I move right next to them, and they can just Z move me. Oh wait, they don't Z move me. But I'm burned, so I lose. I lose any roll. Wait a minute, maybe Poipole would have been better. But we take the entry point here. All we gotta do is just Z-move the following turn, but they clutch it here with the Twinkle Tackle. Send me back to the to the bench. Come on, we're gonna go back a turn. Yeah, that was a mistake. All I had to do was actually bring on the Poi Pull there, and Poi Pull could have. Damn, feels bad, man. That should have been Poi Pull, 100%. But we did Marshadow instead. Because Poi Pull could have survived there. Go or blue on blue. Damn, that sucks. But Carthage is playing really well. They're gonna, like I said, send me back to the bench with their Twinkle Tackle. Dude, and just a regular Necros, which is good thing is my Z gauge is up. And we do have a Psychic Mon. We survived here. I was like, okay, all we gotta do is Z-move. I know their blue's not gonna go away, but if we can Z-move, we can move right here with the Tapu Lele. So we Z-move here, and I'm like, okay, just don't hit blue, don't hit blue. Yes, we hit the play rough. However, again, I can't move there. I thought if I attacked right here, so they scoop up. I thought that if I attacked here, I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3. It would allow me to move right next to the Steelix. But it wouldn't let me do that because I think it goes this way. So that's only 1, 2. I thought if I hit here, it would go right there because of this, the left route. But it wouldn't let me do it, so I had to move over here, and I was super salty about that. So now we're going to move forward. He's just going to bring this thing on, and dude, he can pretty much turtle. He can pretty much turtle. We have to hope that we get the Psyshock twice, but they get the takeaway, which is good. We can still win here, but now they're going to goal block. And now what we have to do is we have to attack here. I mean, they do have a miss, but they do outdamage me, but they get the Trick Room. Oh, that's what it was going to show off. It was going to show off the Trick Room. So now they have 3 MP. The Stack Attack of Trick Room surrounds me. And now, like, my only win condition, I think, here is probably Lucario and the Aura Sphere. But even then, the odds are not even that good. And their Z gauge is up. I totally forgot that this thing does share the ground type Z move. So there's Tectonic Rage. There goes Lucario. There goes win condition. But, I mean, we still have Marshadow. Marshadow does have gold. They do have purple. So now we're going to Tectonic Rage. Probably should have got rid of Steelix. I don't know why I went after Magmar. Heatran. So we get rid of Heatran. We're not going to take the evolution. We're going to take the entry point. They go back. We take the entry point. We move up our Marshadow. We're like, all right, so now I should have moved right there, dude. But again, gold and the purple, please. Takeaway, and he can just come on the board for free. They're just not looking good for me. Oh, and keep in mind, you guys know how I play. Where do you think my time's at? Yeah. Spoiler alert. This came down to time. Takeaway. Whoop. See you later. There's Z gauge is up. How you guys feel about Steelix? Look at that. 5-star Tectonic Rage. How do you guys feel about Steelix? Please let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I can't wait to get my hands on the Steelix. Our Z gauge is up. We got to win a series of rolls here. And they get the plus 10 damage because of the... Whoa, that's Steel Energy, I think? Yeah, because of the Steel Energy. So now we have Lucario again. Lucario is win condition. We're going to Z-move right here. Then we're going to move right here. And then... we're just going to have to hope to land multiple Aura Spheres, but they do have the Mala right here who can just block me off, which they do. So then we can bring on the Marshadow, and then again, gold into purple, but we have to win something else. But he opens up the lane for me. I was like, no way. Now we can get here. Come on, Aura Sphere into the white. No. We hit a dodge. We hit Iron Tail. Everything was lined up for me perfectly. And then they attack, and then I lose my poor Vibrava, and that is GG, boys. So, rip to me. Good games to Carthani. If you guys think that I was not salty on this match, you are 100% wrong. I was so salty after this match. Dude. Kadabra, Alakazam, Celebi, Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir. I absolutely hate those mons. But just to show you guys, finally, we can do it. We have 0 out of 10. We'll probably stream later and pick all the figures, and we'll do some deck testing with Steelix. So I'm going to cut the video there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.